3:45.
Bravo Charlie Tango. All right. Hey, we're back, everybody. Our first guest is the drum magic of Vicky Dobbs. Let's bring in Vicky Dobbs and her drums, darn it. All right. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Vicky Dobbs, everybody. All right. Okay. Our first time meeting.
Yes.
What's up?
Well, I come to tell you all that we're going to do a drum making workshop in about a week and a half right here in the tower.
You're going to be making drums?
Yeah, people can come and make their own drum.
Now, you brought some drums with you. Have these drums been made by you?
Well, there's only one that's made, and it's made by me. And this is the side drum that we will be making at the Brass Unicorn on October the 11th.
Wow, can I see that?
Absolutely. I'll take the note part away from you, so... Yeah, that didn't work, did it?
Oh, right. Now, how long have you been making drums?
Oh,
Can I
about 10 years.
About 10 years? How you started at this?
I love drums, and I have been doing crafty stuff since I had a great 8th grade crafts teacher that taught me lots of different things to make. Thank you, Mr. Bauer. Yosemite Junior High School.
Yosemite Junior High School. Are you from the mountains?
No, Yosemite Junior High School, as in over off of Millbrook and I don't know. It's like south of McKinley.
It's kind of the mountains.
There. Yeah, it's sort of the mountains.
Okay. So, are you a drummer?
I drum for myself. I'm not a drummer.
You're not like in a band.
No. Like the clarinet and the guitar. It wasn't cool to be a drummer when I was a girl. That was a thing. We won't go there.
Really? When did that all start?
Yeah, at my age group.
Okay, so you were into music.
Yes.
And play the guitar and clarinet.
Right.
And then how did you come across this? Now, is this an Indian drum?
It's what we call a hoop drum. Some people call it a drum, a shamanic hoop drum. It just all depends on who you're talking to and what questions they're asking. But yes, it is a...
Is that your phone? You want to answer that?
No, I didn't want to answer the phone.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
It just was making the drum noise in my pocket.
It wasn't drum. I can hear the drums. I'm like, whoa, man. Flashback.
No. That's probably really messing with his sound over there because they're...
Ask me if I care. Okay, so how did you get into this?
I started studying spirituality, shamanic work, new thought type things, and drumming is very much a part of that. Drumming can be an activity.
Do you chant?
No, I don't.
You're not a chanter?
No, I'm not a chanter. For me, drumming is about prayer. So it brings the sacred into the present and gives me a voice for prayers to script.
Is this a drum that people play with clothes on or off?
Whatever they feel like.
Because sometimes I feel a little bit more spiritual. All right.
Okay, now I get to reprimand you.
Okay. Oh, not put the drum head down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is like the face of the drum. And I don't know, you might like your face flat on the table, but probably most people don't. And so in the sacred part of that...
Excuse me.
Yeah. See, somebody's telling me you shouldn't have done that. Hello?
Hello, what's up, buddy?
We're live on the air. Aren't you supposed to be here?
Yeah, noon, right? Well, it should try to get there early, but noon is the taping, right?
So this is Aaron Stewart, everybody.
The artist that Jeff called and left the wake-up message for. Yeah.
And you'd be calling here, what?
I'll call down there right now. Just call to give you the heads up, let you know. I ran a little late on meeting, but I'm heading your way. I should be there in about 20 minutes.
So basically this is a warning.
Yes.
Did you just hang up?
Yeah! What? You know what? Not the sharpest marble, huh?
Oh, come on.
God. Okay, so back to the drumming.
Yes.
We don't put it down because that's the face.
That's the face.
With the face.
Yes.
Now, you're going to be making these at the Brass Unicorn.
Yes.
On what day?
October 11th.
October 11th, which is next
a week from
Thursday.
Saturday.
Darn it. Are
A
you
week from this coming Saturday, which is...
Well, wait a minute
Yeah.
now.
Maybe it's the 12th.
Yeah,
It's a week
I'm
from this
thinking
coming
it's the
Saturday.
12th.
Yeah.
Because there's something going on this Saturday,
Friday
which
is
is
the
the
11th.
5th.
Right. So it's the 12th.
Awesome.
Yes.
So it's Saturday, and who's invited to this?
Anybody that wants to make a drum.
Now, will they have to bring their own materials, or will you have them there?
We will have these things there. This is how they start.
Okay.
Well, actually, they start in a tree and a large animal, but
So this would be the tree part right
Correct.
here.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to have a bunch of these.
Right.
And then this is the animal part right
Right.
here, and you'll have a bunch of these. And so you take the animal and put it over the wood, and you strap it in with something.
it's
What do
all
you use?
it's all wet when you do that, and we use rawhide lace or artificial sinew, and you end up with it all shrinking tight and a drum.
Would they be able to play their drum that same day?
Probably not. It depends on how hot that day is. It takes a while for the rawhide to draw. And
So the rawhide, you wet it, and then you form it over this, and you tie it real tight, and then put it in the sun, and it...
No.
Oh.
Don't- If you put it in the sun, it will dry too fast and warp your frame. So there's a whole sacred process around it, which is more than just the...
Oh, you pray for it.
There's,
I know.
yeah, it's not a pray for, it's pray with. It's bring in the sacred for you in whatever form that is, because you're creating a partnership here with a sacred tool. It's not just a toy.
Would you show me how to do this?
As in,
Get all spiritual on me, kind of?
well, there's nothing...
Not on me.
There,
but-
there's everybody can drum. The very first sound you ever heard was your mother's heartbeat. So everybody can play a drum because everybody knows how to play a heartbeat. So anybody, anywhere can drum.
Apparently you don't know my mother.
No heart,
Yeah. What?
no heart.
Oh, no, she's got a heart, all right.
You heard the heartbeat.
So, does it cost to do this?
It's $95, and you go home with your own drum. We supply everything.
How many of these have you done in the past?
You know, I quit counting several years ago, but at one time when I was getting ready to go to an event, there were 52 drums sitting around on the walls and the floors in my guest house. And so through the course of the year, I probably make 50 plus a year.
Really?
Yeah. It just depends on what I'm doing and where I'm going. That doesn't count workshops. We made 13 drums on July the 13th at a workshop over at New Thought. And we've made drums. I had a wonderful experience with a recreational therapist I met at Steve's workshop at Madera Spiritual Center. And
What was his name?
What was whose name?
The one you connected with.
I got to put my sharp meter up a little bit. It's been turned down for, yeah.
Just drum it out. Give me a good experience. Give me a good experience that you've seen somebody have at one of your drum classes.
They just out in spirit. It has nothing to do with a physical connection to another person, although if you get into tantric work, that might be something that would float your boat.
What's that?
Well, you look it up.
Tantric?
Yes.
What is a tantric? Just tell me what a tantric
You
is.
look it up. That would be good for you. October the 11th at Brass Unicorn, Drum Magic. Come and make your own 12-inch drum. Pre-registration is very much appreciated, as in this week, because we have to order materials. I'd hate for you to show up and I have nothing for you to make a drum with. So you can contact me, Vicki Dobbs, sacredworkshops.com, or 559-269-7653, or this comedian, if he remembers. I'll leave him the address.
I have. It's right across the street. I go
Yeah.
there all the time.
The Brass Unicorn on Fern Street here.
That's where I get my ear candles.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Everybody, Vicki Dobbs.
Thank you.
All
guys.
right.
Thank you very much.
Go down the Brass Unicorn on October 11th or 12th.
Let us
figure out it's the 12th.
It's Saturday.
The 12th. And make your own drum. It'll be fun. We're going to take